Dragonshire, man. Very fun battleground. Really will have to exert the pressure. It's important to take off those front forts first because, especially on the top and bottom lane, that's because you really want to make sure that the lanes gets pushed out and you have a bit of advantage there. Once the lanes gets pushed out, the minions will be able to try and deter the enemy's effort in going into to the shrines, either the moon or sun shrine. It doesn't matter, but you are gonna be able to try and put them dismounted, put them on a bit of a on a bad spot. If they overextend past the comfort level to go directly to the shrines. So that's why the lanes at top and bottom section is very important. All right, very happy to have you guys here today. And seems like we got a pop-up. All right, we're going into Dragonshire, and this is the Southeast Asia Regional Day 2. We're looking to crown one champion today. And this will be the official Southeast Asian representative going into Seoul, Korea, to fly our flags high and to play up against the rest of the world for 500,000 US dollars. That's a lot of money. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going into game number 1. And on the blue team, we got with us here Relics. The Curza going to be playing as the Grey Maid, Trinity onto the Zagara. We also got Zace as the Cheerial. Mur going to be playing as the Stitches, and Musica will be your Brightwing. On the red team, we got Renovatio Team 2. 4 now, going to be playing as the Rhaegar. Kaija will be playing as the Jaina. Asurai onto Mirrodin. Leamington will be your Feldstead. Last but not least, Jumpy Lion onto Thrall. Give it up for Renovatio 2. Relics on the other side, actually. We are playing in an offline venue in Singapore. So if you're keen to swing by and say hi, you can feel free to do so. It's at Adobe God Park Lane Shopping Center basement. That's where I am. Yes, guys, I'm in a basement. So here we go. In terms of the build, looks to be very okay. You have the standard pickups, but hold that thought though. Some flank coming in from Renovatio. A lot of them getting dismounted already. Mur dropping a little bit of HP to the Blizzard now. And no heals in his instant. The healer's not in the vicinity. Off to the bottom lane for a little bit of a soak. But so far still okay. There's not much of an EXP deficit just yet. Just one kill. The first blood goes to Renovatio. So if you look at the talent options here, it's Season Marksman on that Feldstead, which is really good. And you also see Thrall now going for Season Marksman, just rolling Thunder. And Right the Lightning probably going to be the follow-up here, more for the sustain on the mana, as well as having an additional 2 more targets to trigger the Frostwood Resilience. There's also the fact that you got a Lingering Shield getting picked up by Jaina, so very standard stuff here. I like to bring your attention to Perfect Aim. It's not going to be Viciousness, nor is it going to be Wolfheart. Just the Viciousness here. Just the Perfect Aim here, which is a bit of increase of range and a bit of a quality of life upgrade. That's a top lane. We do see Thrall getting hooked and, not hooked, sorry. Thrall in a really bad position and easily addressed already. Stitches picks up Hungry for More, expecting a late game. Works out really well for a map like Dragonshire, because it is not going to be easy to win this game under 10 or 20 minutes, even maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Therefore, Hungry for More is going to have so much more value here. Alright, so level 3 both sides, and right off the bat you can see that Relics has got a slightly better lane pressure and control. That's because of the heroes that they have. But hold that thought, Asurai, nice sidestep from Trinity. Zaze though, now top lane, gonna have a bit of help from Musica as well. He does have the Polymorph not used yet. Kaija gonna try and cancel off the Sun Shrine. Looks like they're gonna lose some XP in the bottom lane as well, but 4 are gonna get up the Moon Shrine, and Dragonite Shrine gonna get pinned red. Asurai, not in the best spot, some good stunts coming out. Level 4 just hit from both sides. We're going to talk about Talon in just a bit now. Zace, a bit of a trouble pulling back. Will be okay. Top lane, Zagara still slowly winning this lane. Gonna have to be very careful against Jumpy Lion. And it looks like it's not going to be viable for a fight here. There's too much sustain. Zace comes in from the back, and the bait goes on. Jumpy Lion now dropping a little bit of HP. Smite not used just yet, and Zace going to be enough for a kill here against Thrall. That's some extra EXP loss on top. But Kurza facing a little bit of trouble here. Oh, the right click, man. The Gilnean Cocktail did not connect. The Kurza could have stopped it, but it's going to be an early Dragonite here for Renovatio 2. And Asurai now knocking on the mid lane, the front line structures. Top lane, it seems like Trinity's still going to try and continue to apply pressure here. They should still be able to get some EXP if they split the lanes. So Mur's going to be the mid lane, already doing some good job. Zace in the meantime getting a bit of a charge back by the Dragonite. And bottom lane, you have Ford taking a bit of a damage, up to 50% right now. But healer against healer, you know it's not going to be easy. Brightwing's probably going to win this lane. Not easily, but still pretty much 50-50 down there. The Cursor now going in, and it looks like it's just the frontline structures. A little bit of a value here. Very minimal value for Renovatio, not like it's a big deal. Top lane, not much of a pressure as well. Zagara opting to come here to the mid area for a possible rotation, but nope, they're going back to the top lane. Looks like it's going to be Zaze and Trinity on the Roman gang squad. Jumpy line now, a little bit of trouble. The body block's going out. Trinity not able to block enough, but Greymane going down on the left side, by the way. And Jumpy line with a bit of a heal going in. The Frost Wolves Grace, look at that pickup, so clutch. Immediate heals coming out of mid lane though. Greymane did go down. The Kurza, unfortunately on this part, slowly losing the lead here for Relics. And bottom lane looks like it's going to be 4 here against Musica. Level 7 talent options coming in hot, and we have with us Tenderizer with Putrid Ground going in. So it looks like it's not going to be a tank Stitches. Just hungry for more, and then a little bit more spec into the damage build, which is okay. Full-on Gilnean cocktail here for the Greymane, a standard Brightwing as well with the phase shift build. There's also better momentum as well as amplified healing for Tyrael. Tyrell's probably going to be the bruiser in this lineup. And also the Endless Strip and Venom Spines coming from Zagara. Meanwhile, on the other side here for the red team, we mentioned about the Frostwolves Great just now. There's also the Icelands pickup by Jaina. And Rhaegar going for the Bind Totem build. Colossal Totem first for increased range, and then you're going for the reactivation. This is a very interesting clutch pickup at level 7. Most likely, teams will be going for something else. Either it's going to be the extra heals, but nope, looks like this is just going to be the Bind Totem pickup, which is the first time I'm actually seeing this one. Falstad, standard Muradin, nothing special there. This is more for utility on the Rhaegar, so hopefully the relocation of the totem is going to be really effective. Probably going to see the Lightning Shield getting picked up at level 13. Hold that thought though, Jumpy line going in, getting punished. Trinity in the meantime, Face Shield just in the nick of time. Lemington now in a lot of a bad spot right now. Zaze goes in for the last few hits and won't be able to pick up the kill. Musica, clutch plays there on the phase shift, saving Trinity. Top Shrine going to go to the blue. And the bottom Shrine now going to the red, but still going to get quickly reclaimed here. 4 with the Hearthstone on the side. He cancels it. Greymane in the mid lane by himself, trying to channel out the Dragon Knight, but there is that Jaina. She's a bit of a trouble right there. Greymane still very close, not able to get it. Pulls back out. Maybe we're going to see a fight. Trinity swings by. There is the Devarmo to work with, but it's not going to be used just yet. Asurai now down to about a quarter of a HP. Nice hook, but on the wrong target. It's only the Felstad. Mur now in front, putting up the extra Putrid Ball, but is it going to be enough? Zace also coming for extra body blocks, but still not enough for a kill. Damage deals in the back line, taking out their Rhaegar. Well done by Relics. Bottom Shrine already going to red. And we have Relics now picking up the Shrine once more. Thrall trying to buy some time. Zay's going to be able to pick up this Dragonite, and it will be a Dragonite for Relics. Relics picks up the Dragonite, a mid lane attempt going forward. Zay's now not having to worry much about the ammunition on both of those towers because it's already very low. He's going to be able to do some damage. You're going to be very careful. There's still 50 seconds on this Dragonite. In terms of heroics that you saw just now, it's just the Putrid Ball as well as go for the throat. And there's also the Sanctification, Bling Heal, Devouring Maw, which is all good. And on this side for the red team, it's Sundering, Water Elemental, Ancestral Healing, Mighty Gust, Avatar. So far, very standard heroics getting picked up from both sides. Now, what the blue team really wants to do is just to try and continue to apply pressure here in the mid lane. There's about 68% of HP up on the Dragonite. He can now try and play a little bit aggressively while Zagara's at bottom lane. I like this rotation a lot. I think this is a great strategy. Falstad on top, though. Gonna soak up some EXP for the red team. So in terms of getting that EXP, seems like red team is going to have a pretty good time. Now, Zaze played a little bit too safe throughout the entire fight. And hold that thought, the Sundering going in. 4 also jumping in with the Rhaegar. But Kaija now trying to do some damage in the backline. Asurai lands a stun onto Mur. That's about it. Not going to see a reverse hook. Jaina is available there, but the Water Elemental was blocking it. Zaze in the mid lane, not able to take down the fort. But still pretty good push attempt already. At least he did not lose Dragonite prematurely. Nor did he. sacrifice himself at the end of that fight, so pretty good. It's also the fact that there's 50 seconds cooldown on Sundering, so they can go for one more fight here, considering the fact that they've also got a Devouring Maul and Sanctification to work with. But Zagara did not have enough mana, that's why she popped back home. And Trinity now going to try and rejoin the team for mid lane aggression. Level 13 just got hit here by Relics, firmly in control. And we're seeing new talents getting picked up. It's going to be the Mega Smash, a bit of a damage-oriented build here for Myrrh. Also going to be the Unfettered Assault for increased range share only on a Razor Swipe. It's about 60% increment compared to the 25% that the Running Wall provides at level 13. Stun going in on Greymane. Greymane a little bit of trouble now. The shield going in as well. The Curse not going to be fine. Also with these Razor Swipes going in, but we see a great dispositioning there by the Curse. Ancestral connects on Leamington. Devouring Maul connects on the back line. Trinity now also a little bit of a bad spot, but we're going to see the swing by here of Zaze, and it's going to be 2 men down on the red team already. Also going to see the Sanctification coming out. Thrall goes down. 3 men down looking for more. And Asurai pulling back Leamington as well. The last 2 surviving members of Renovatio. They're going to be okay. Blue team very close here. We'll be able to apply a lot of pressure. It took down the fort. It's a great fight. We're getting a replay out for you. And in the meantime, let's talk a little bit more about that ice block on the Bright Wing. Very nicely picked up. I'd like to also point out that it's Imposing Will getting picked up here. Let's go to the replay. So you look at this instant replay, you can see that Asurai going in for the stun. They had a really good time going up against the Curza, but the shield's coming in. Very nicely done. Myrrh in front with the Sputry Ball. The Mighty Gust coming out as well, but Leamington is overextended. And seems like the Ancestral Healing was black for some reason, but it did connect there. 2 to 3 members died. And that's about it. Very simple rotation from Relics. A very nice display of power there. There's generally a lot of AoE damage going out and through. Would say that Jaina should have done a lot more work in the fight just now. We're very unfortunate the position was not the best. And meet lane fort right now in a little bit of trouble. The Curza is going to be in the Dragonite. Not going to be Zaze. He's actually still on that Tyrael going down to this mid area. The Curza secures the mid fort. Zaze now does not have Holy Ground, waiting for it, actually picks it up just barely a few seconds late. Could have been a great play if you could just choke them at the gate. Alright, seems like the red team is getting a bit of a slow from Mers. Foul guess, I think. Yeah. It's also the fact that it's also slow to pulverize here. It's level 16. The Healing Well going out, and the rest of the talent options, I have to check this one for Brightwing. It's Critterize, not Greater Polymorph. So this is a bit of extra damage at 25% only. Concentrator Blast going to be picked up here by the Greymane, and also going to see the Beautilist Brute Expansion. Going to pull out the damage charge for you guys. In the meantime, bottom lane looks like it's going to be the end of a push here. Zay's going in for a preventive measure. Stuns connecting only on to the Stitches. Also looking at a Blizzard Connect and a few counts there. Thrall now landing the Feral Spirit. The Curza going in, but not able to pick up the kill. Go for the throat, not used yet. It's still posturing here as Relics continues this fight. And on the red side, we got Falstad on the top lane, soaking some EXP. They should know it's 4 versus 5. They're slowly going in, bodying the red team. Hold that thought. Myrrh now a little bit of trouble. Nice Sanctification. The 4-man Devouring Maul, but where is the follow-up? Zaze probably wants to go in for some extra Holy Ground, and he does it. Beautiful sanctioning there. Rhaegar now also going down. 2 men alive on the side for Renovatio. Falstad coming in a second too slow. The keep is already gone. That Holy Ground there to sanction the entire team, pull them back out, did not allow them a retreat route. Jumpy Lion, no Sundering. Bad spot for him to be in the mid lane keep, in a lot of trouble now. Will also go down. Asurai gonna be fine though. And you see a little bit of that slam coming out from Stitches. No idea if we're gonna look for a possible hook. We're actually gonna go to a replay in the meantime to just show you how beautiful that 4-man Devouring Maul was by Trinity, making those plays. And just like to point out that at this instance here, you can see Myrrh getting a lot of aggression. And that's a great Devouring Maul. The Sanctification just preventive and all. Zaze throws out the Eldritch Smite, and this here just ensured that it's going to be 2 to 3 men down at least. Very nicely done there by Tyrael. 18 against 15. 3-level lead going in favor here for Relics. Renovatio still looking for that level 16. Giant Killer getting picked up here by Thrall. That's really going to be effective against 2 warriors, so I like that a lot. Jankula as well on Felstad. Hammer time on Felstad also getting picked up. Murden going in for a little bit of a preventive survival build with the Spell Shield and Stone Form. No complaints there. Also going to be the Northern Exposure from Jaina, so looking for more damage. Asurai misses the stun. Mur now with the back line. They're going in with the Butcher Ball already. He's trying to zone them out. 4 also dropping. Mighty Gus coming out, but Kaija in a really bad spot up against Stitches. Stitches just wants to play, and play he will. Kaija goes down. 3 men down on the side of Renovatio. Relics now. Looks like it's going to be a simple Dragonite into victory here. Rest of the team going directly to the core. Leamington buying some time. 2 seconds, not really sure how much of a value he's going to provide, but he's doing his best. About 10 seconds before Thrall respawns, the Dragonite can just right-click the core right now. Surai again coming in from the flank. Leamington trying to do some damage against the Dragonite, but 93%. This would be game right here. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a really good fight. Sundering does go down. Mighty Gus comes out. They're trying to buy more time, and Sestra goes in as well. But look at it, Devouring Maw once again so on point. And Trinity, along with Relics, will win game number 1. Coming up next is going to be game number 2. But if you look at this game here, Relics is very dominating against Renovatio II. Jumpy Lion's team could not perform under this kind of circumstances. Let's go directly into the replay and talk a little bit more about it. So as you can see here, Surai already all the way in front doing some damage. Do note that there's a little bit of a color disorientation here. Ancestral is supposed to be green, not black, but just a bit of a mistake on this part. We're going to fix it when we get off this game. Mur here, just great Putri Ball. Really, really awesome zoning against the red team. Very effective plays here by Relics, and that's game right there, man. Pretty simple. All right, we're going for a short break. We're also going to try and fix the color issues. Let us know if there's any sound issues going on. Hopefully my hair color is not black, because it's not black. Okay, great. At least we got that sorted out. We're going for a break now. We'll be back with Game 2 real soon. Hope you guys enjoy this custom coverage brought to you by myself, Babel, and we'll be back shortly. ETC does go down at the end, and the root from the boss against Morales. Morales is gone. That's the sole support. Mur now goes back out to the interesting position. Will be okay. Takes a lot of damage from Sylvanas as well as Jaina. Goes back in once more. Have a bit of a cleanse coming up from the Uther, but Leamington goes in first, and it will be Mur going for a little bit more damage. Jumpy Lion, make sure it's not a 5-man team wide, but Kaija in a lot of trouble. Pops the ice block in the worst possible time. Kaija goes down. Looks like it's going to be the game here for Relics. Waiting for the boss.